everyone, Nima here and welcome back to Ranch Sim. Today we're going to take a look at all the recipes that were added in the meat and dairy update that's currently available on the Unstable branch and will be coming very soon to all the other games. Now, first equipment you will need is a meat grinder. This is the manual one. And this is the electric one. Here's the sausage stuffer, manual and electric. Some pots and the mold for the cheese. Now to start with, we're going to make the meat recipes. Let me open up our curing room here. Now I have a lot of pork, but you can do these recipes with chicken and beef as well. Of course, beef at this time is not profitable. You won't get enough meat from a cow. Now, as you can see, we ground down the meat. You can just take it out of the pot. There you go. You have a meatball. And we can hang those right here to dry. Doesn't take long at all until they're done. You can sell things raw, but yeah, it's just worth less. It just takes a little time, so I don't know why you would want to do that. Now, the next step, we're going to ground down some meat. And it just takes a couple of seconds. And you take the pot, so you don't take the meat out, you take the whole pot and you put it in the sausage stuffer. And off it goes. Now this time there's a little bug that they're working on. You can't put the pan back immediately. You need to put it on the ground first. So, and you can hang the sausage right there. And then it's drying. Now, another thing to do with sausage is boiling it. Now, to boil something, you just have to take a bucket of water and put it in the pot. It's that simple. Once again, put it in the sausage stuffer. Put your pan back. There we go. The manual ones work exactly the same. All you have to do is swing it just like you would the well. But obviously the electric ones are way easier. We'll put them in the pot. You click on it with E, let it boil, and off she goes. Now these are the basic recipes with the meats. You can do the same thing. As you can see, this one doesn't have to hang. It is now a boiled sausage. You can put it in your cooler. There you go. These ones have to dry for a bit. You can't put meat or chicken on the planks at this time. It doesn't do anything. Now you can see the same thing with chicken. Tip of the day, one rooster counts as a chicken. So that means that currently a live rooster has become worth more than a dead rooster. I'll hang it right next to it. You guys can see, I'll make this a meatball. Then you will be able to see that there's actually a difference between the meats. You can already see it with the meatballs, the chicken and the pork. The sausage not yet, but you will once they're dried. Now, something else I found out you can do. You take your pork, you put it in the grinder, or other meat of course. Okay. You take an egg. One egg. There we go, one egg. You put it in the pan. And you make a meatball. And now you have a Scottish meatball, because there's an egg in there. And we can hang that to dry. There you go. And the same thing you can do with the sausage. I did say I was making everything, so take an egg. It looks so funny. Pick up the pot, put it in the sausage stuffer. There we go. Start speeding it up a little bit. We still got some water for a boiled sausage. So we'll do that with this one. There you go. Take an egg, put it in, and make a sausage out of it. Now what I found out by selling it, that adding an egg adds $10 to the selling price. If there is a price multiplier at the restaurant, it will apply to that $10 as well. So you get more if it's, you know, the price multiplier. So you earn more because an egg, of course, is worth 6. So adding an egg is profitable at this point. Now, something else you can make, of course, is cheese. And we all do like cheese. So you take a can of milk, you simply kick the pots, and oh, let me show you here. There we go. This is the white mold cheese. You can read it on the packaging. The blue one, of course, put it down. There you go. Is blue mold cheese. So let me just make normal cheese. So we don't add anything. Yeah, there we go. You just wait a couple of seconds and we'll get normal cheese. Got a lot of milk ready. Make a lot of cheese. Okay, it's done. You simply take the product and put them on the cheese shelves. As you can see, the game clearly shows you where to put it. Okay. Gerber milk. Oh, excuse me, this one is empty. Let me get a new one. There we go. Now, we take the mold. There are 5 portions per package. So you can make 5 cheeses with every package you buy. Now they're quite expensive, but I calculated it and it's certainly worth it to buy them, especially the blue one, and especially if you sell with a price multiplier. For those of you who don't know, there is a new restaurant in town where you can sell all these products, and every day they have a different multiplier for different products. There are always 3 products that have a certain multiplier on it, so you get like 1.5 times the money for it. And the next one is the blue cheese. Now the blue cheese is worth the most. There we go. It's that simple. Making cheese. Yeah, blue cheese is worth a lot. So if you have the money, my advice is if you start off with your first cow and you milk it a couple of times, invest in some blue mold. It just gives you a lot. And try to sell at a price multiplier is active. It earns you a lot more. Now, to my everlasting surprise, you can do something else with cheese as well. We take our milk. There's still some in here? Oh, just one. Okay. One cheese takes exactly 1 bucket of milk. So, as you can see, I have here, this one is full. 1 bucket of milk is 7 units, 5 buckets per can, because otherwise it overflows, because you would have 42. So you can make 5 cheeses out of, well, this can then, and then 4 out of this one. So we take an egg. And you put it in. And you make egg cheese. Don't ask. Someone explained this to me and I was like, why? Why would you add an egg? Well, it works. The same thing with the meat. You get $10 extra per product. More if there's a price multiplier. So this is the normal egg cheese. There we go. We'll put it over here. I can't see which cheese is what at this point. Let me actually put it in a... Oh, you can. Oh, you get curd with eggs. But the thing is, they're all called curd. It doesn't matter if you add mold at this point, they're just curds. You can also sell curds. If you're in a big hurry, you don't want to wait. You can sell it with a price multiplier even sometimes. As I said, it changes daily. There we go. And now we get like a camembert with egg. Perfect. I like it. I like that they added this. I mean, it makes not a lot of sense to me. The meat does with egg. Like a boiled egg in a meatball would be like a Scottish meatball, or in a sausage would be a binder. But in cheese is very odd to me. But so now you can do something with your eggs, and that's the best thing about this, I think, personally. Yeah, exactly 2 in this one. They go over there. I can put them back in the barn for milking. Get the eggs out, get the blue mold. Add, cook. There we go. How are you guys doing? As you can see, they dry really quickly. First one is already at 80%. Sausage is also going very fast. So the boiled sausage is done pretty much immediately. You don't have to wait for it. But the boiled sausage, it's worth less than a dried sausage. So it's meatball, boiled sausage, dried sausage. That's the order of meats. So I don't see any reason why you wouldn't want to make a boiled sausage at this point. Okay, there's the blue cheese. You even have to buy a pot for it to make it, an extra pot. Okay. Now this is going to take a while. As you see, the normal cheese is going quite quickly. The white cheese is slower. And the blue cheese is very slow. I have not measured yet if the egg cheese is slower than the normal cheese, but I get the feeling it is. But yeah, that's gonna take a while. This all needs to dry, so I'll be right back with you when they're done. So it's 2 days later and they're all done. Now keep in mind that they don't mature when you're sleeping. Time doesn't pass for the meats and cheeses. It's very odd, but that's currently how it is. So let's take all our cheeses and put them in the box. And we'll load them up on the truck. I have a bunch of other stuff on there as well, and we'll go see if we can get a good price for everything. Now I already tested this. The egg versions of everything count as the same product, so they fall under the same price multiplier as the normal one. As you can see, we have cheese blue mold, we have egg blue mold, white mold, egg white mold, cheese, and cheese with egg. And over here we have the meat. I'll put that in here. If something's on the ground or on the shelf, you can pick it up like this. But if it's on here, you can't pick it up. You need to take it off by hand. So as you can see, the meatballs have very distinctive colors. There you go, that's better. There. With chicken and pork. The sausages actually don't. Well, it seems a bit lighter because this is a chicken, but I thought there was a bigger difference with the cow, but I haven't made any beef. Because, yeah, cows are expensive. Pack it all up. Cooler fits 12 items. And I'm very, very happy they got added to the game. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff in here. Basically what I've been doing, I've been loading up everything I've been making and simply taking them to the restaurant to see what the price multiplier is. And then selling what's worth the most. or worth more at that time, I should say. You know, making the most money I can. There we go. Stack it all up. And let's go. The new restaurant is basically the same thing as the, you know, the normal store, except for the price multiplier. So the prices are the same, except for when the price multiplier is on, or on for the, a product. So there are 3 products every day. Now what you can do is simply save across from the street, from the restaurant, and reload until you have the price multipliers you want. However, this only works if you drive away from the restaurant. So you can't park there and reload. You need to drive a little bit away, but simply leaving the restaurant itself is enough to get it going. Ooh. Bam! They made it a bit small. I wish they'd made it a little bit bigger, especially because you need to get past here. Okay. Let's see. Pork, chicken, and rooster meat. Nothing we want. White mold cheese, pork, and beef meatballs. Now, I don't have pork because I've processed everything. I'm not selling it raw. I do have cheese with white mold cheese and beef meatballs. We'll go to here. I have a lot of stuff in the car currently, so let's see. A wild meat you can't process, so I'm waiting for a multiplier for that one to come. We need white mold. Cheese, white mold. There we go. So this is normally, I do believe, 140. It's all a bit overlapping. They're working on this. It's been said on the Discord. So this is currently with a multiplier. So both of them fall under the same multiplier. So we sell those. White mold. We have any beef meatballs. There. And that's how you make the most of everything you make. Now what you can do is just reload, save over here at the bus stop and reload. You just have to move your car, or you don't drive across the street and move back, and then you can sell whatever else is then on the board. You know, if you want to sell it all in one go. And now you know how to make all the cheeses and all the meats and sell them at the Best Burger. So everyone, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more of this game, leave a like. If you want to see more of me, subscribe. Leave me a comment telling me what you think of the new update and all the recipes and the cooking. If you want to hang out, come join the Discord. And I will see you all next time.